Yo, what's poppin'? Welcome back if you've been tuned in. And if you're new to the channel, well, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We talk about life, business, relationships, and things like that. Guys, stay on your purpose, stay on your grind, stay focused on your job, keep building your business. Don't let women distract you. Don't let that one girl or that one woman that you're starting to see more and more and feel more and more for distract you, right? Don't let her throw you off course. Don't let her get you off track. So look, you got to be on your purpose for a numerous amount of reasons, right? Number one, you don't want to fall behind, right? You don't want to fall behind your goals and your aspirations and what you're supposed to be accomplishing in life. You want to be getting ahead of things, if anything. Number two, it's going to keep you disciplined. You got to be disciplined. Okay, success follows discipline. You got to be disciplined enough to handle what needs to be handled, right? You got to do what you got to do, regardless of what's going on, guys. Like regardless of anything happening, okay, whatever needs to get done, right? And that's got to be your mentality. Your mentality's got to be, all right, I'm going to get this shit done no matter what. I'm going to do this no matter what, right? And you're going to fucking win no matter what, all right? Number three, you guys stand on your purpose, stand on your grind. You know, it's a responsibility for you and the world. You know, people need you. There's people in your life that need you. You need yourself. The world needs you, your services, your products, your ideas, right? So if you start to slack off, if you start to take time off and become lazy and stuff like this, you're doing everybody, including yourself, a disservice, right? You're literally not doing what you should be. All right. And speaking of not doing what you should be, okay, it's like if you're spending too much time with her, right? If you're spending all this time thinking about a woman or a girl, right? If you're thinking about her, if you're trying to see her all the time, if you're trying to make yourself available for her, if you're trying to be there for her all the time, constantly hitting her up, it's like, dude, that's not what you should be doing. That's not how you should be spending your time, your energy, your efforts, right? Key thing here, guys. Key things. And I'm going to title the video shit like this: Stay on your purpose and leave her alone. All right? Stay on your purpose and leave her alone. Okay? Stay on your purpose and leave women alone. What does that mean? It means do you. Okay? And when you come across a girl that you like, right? When you come across a woman that you like and you guys start to date, you guys start to hook up or whatever, you know, for all you, you know, the red pills, purple pill, blue pill guys, whatever the case is, like if you guys are dealing with this particular female, right, and things are going cool, don't start to get anxious. All right, don't start to get overly eager and don't start to over pursue, right? We talk about this time and time again. And what that means is, what's up, G? What that means is don't start feeling like you got to prove yourself, like you have to prove your worth, right? Like you have to do more and show up more and do more and give more and say more. Like, nah, dude, you ever heard of the concept of sometimes less is more? That's what we're dealing with right here, right now. So keep in mind, guys, you got to stay on your grind, right? And then you'll stay on her mind. See, when you leave women alone, yeah, these strawberries are juicy as fuck. They were in line. Oh my god! All right, when you leave women alone, guys, it allows them to do what they need to do, literally, right? And that's a variety of things. Number one, in a literal sense, it lets them do what they need to do. Like leave her alone so she could fucking do her. Like she needs to get her shit together, or she needs to handle her business, right? She's got a life. She's a person. There's things that she needs to do. So when you leave women alone, it allows her to do those things, right? It gives her that time, right? When you leave women alone, it gives her the space that she needs, right? She literally needs space in a physical sense and, you know, and like an intangible contact. protecting type of way too. Like give her space to breathe, right? Literally, you don't want to be all up in her face, smothering her all the time, like all around her all the time. Because women want to have to, you know, wonder about you, right? They want to wonder about you, right? So if you're always there, you're always around. There's no wonder to you, right? Because you're right here, you're right there. She knows exactly what you're doing, what's going on, and it's like boom, I get it's boring. You feel me? So when you allow women to be alone, you're giving them the time to do what they need to do. You're giving them space, literally, and when you provide that space, when you give them that space, that creates wonder, right? And it creates the ability for her to sit there and think about you, right? Think about what you're doing. What are you up to? What are you thinking right now? When is he gonna hit me up? Should I contact him, right? She's gonna talk to her friends about you, right? She's gonna talk to her family maybe about you, right? I mean, depending on where you're at, but like she's gonna talk to herself about you, right? It gives her that time to process things, think about you, reflect on what's going on in the relationship, miss you, right? And like start creating different scenarios in her head, right? And that's what you want. You want a girl, right? You want a woman who, in a way, doesn't exactly know what's going on with you, but like she's looking forward to it because everything is going the way it should be, right? And when you do these things right and you leave her alone and you stay on your grind, she can sense that. Like when you're really on your grind, when you're really on your purpose, when you're for real busy, when you're actually doing things out here, not faking shit. Because she can tell again if you're faking it, then she's not gonna fuck with you because you're inauthentic. But if you're really handling your business, right, and that means like you really don't have time to hit her up all the time, you really don't have time to be around. She's gonna love that, right? Because not only will she have respect for you, and indirectly, right, or directly, you could say inevitably, it's going to again allow everything that needs to happen, right? Which is the the wonder, the curiosity, the feelings of emotions and missing you, right? Again, all this is essential to again creating, building, and maintaining the attraction. So stay on your grind and leave women alone, and she'll come back to you. She'll hit you up. She'll contact you, right? And you already know what to do from there on. Just keep on doing what you need to do. Set dates, see her, make things fun and exciting, make things playful. Don't do or say too much, right? And just stay in your masculine frame. So that's what you need to do, right? Because what happens is a lot of these guys out here fucking up right now. They're doing the opposite, right? They're not leaving women alone, and like there's an extreme. Like you don't want to be completely cold and a complete dick and not hit her up at all and never like just be like ghost, like be completely ghost. You know what I mean? Because she depending on who the woman is, like that's only gonna last for so long, right? But you want to again just kind of be periodic and spontaneous and kind of unpredictable with your dialogue, your conversations when you reach out and what's going on. Like it doesn't have to be a routine, it doesn't have to have any real rhythm. Okay, it's got to just be real. And when you're doing your business, when you're doing your thing, when you're focused on your grind, when you're on your purpose, it's gonna be real. Every time you do something or say something, it should be real. And the time that you spend together, she'll cherish it more because she knows how important and valuable your time is, right? Because if you're not on your grind, if you're not on your purpose, number one, that just shows like your time is not that important to you because you're not doing anything important, right? And if you're hitting her up all the time, if you're always around for her, she's like, damn, I'm the most important thing in his life. Like he would rather be with me than do anything else. All this like right. So think about that, how that's gonna look to her, right? You don't want to be that guy. You want to be the guy that literally has so much going on, is so busy, so focused, is so driven, so ambitious that it turns her on, right? It literally gets her wet just thinking about that. And she craves your attention. She craves your time. And she really values every time that she gets to see you. And every time you reach out to her and you say something to her, it's of substance and it's heavy, right? It means business. Like you don't just send these stupid little texts all day back and forth like that. Bro, that's what all the the weak men do. Text all day. Like, why? You're not doing anything if you got time to be texting all fucking day. You're literally telling her, like, I'm not focused on anything right now that's so important that I can't talk to you. Like, whatever it is that you're doing is not that important to the point that you're able to just send text out all fucking day. Like, you should be driven. You should be focused. You should be handling business. You should be on calls with clients, prospects, networking, traveling, commuting, going places, you know, setting appointments, showing up, right? And your schedule has to be so jam packed that it's like, yeah, well, how could you fucking sit there and have a text conversation, right? So that's just a key thing, man. Like, be on your fucking grind for real, so you don't have to be sitting there bored, twiddling your fucking thumbs, jacking off, like, and then thinking about her, right? Right? Because you're not gonna be doing shit. You're gonna be sitting there so sprung off of the whole concept of her liking you or whatever the fucking case is that you're just gonna be paralyzed from your purpose. Do not get paralyzed from your purpose. You want to actually prevail. You want to let that woman that is in your life and become an asset, right? You want her to feel you and make you want to do even more, chase even more bags, get even more money, close even more deals, become even more successful, right? Help even more people, right? Serve the world better. Like, you want her to be the catalyst to your evolution in a way, right? Don't let her hold you down. Don't let her hold you back, I should say. Don't let her, like, thoughts of her, like, inhibit your, like, ambitions, right? And your intentions to go hard and dominate the marketplace and the world, like, and fulfill your purpose, right? Because a lot of these motherfucking dudes out here, they meet a girl, she's like whatever, she likes him, and he falls for her, starts getting soft, and then the motherfucker, next thing you know, he falls back on his purpose. He stops doing shit. He lost his drive. He lost his vision. He's not doing as much as he used to when it comes to work. He's giving her more time, focusing on the relationship more, when really he should be focusing on the business, putting even more into the business, letting that energy from the relationship push him even further in his business. A lot of these guys fucking that up, right? So don't let that happen to you. Don't let that situation, whatever you're in with that chick, become so, like, intoxicating, right? That you start to become, like, delusional, right? Or you start to lose sight of where you're going, right? Because a lot of times you guys, you start off focused, and you're on your purpose, then you meet a girl and she completely fucking derails you. And trust me, you do not want that to happen to you. You don't want to get into a situation where next thing you know you're with a girl and you wasted 2 months, 2 years, 3, 4 years, or whatever out of your life, dealing with her, and then all of a sudden that shit puts you back. That shit puts you back 4 or 5 years because you put so much time into her, so much focus into her, so much energy into her, all your money into her, right? And then for what? For her to just walk away and be with the next dude. So don't let that shit happen to you guys. Stay on your purpose, stay on your fucking grind. Meet women, let them respect you for the fact that you are on your fucking grind. And that's gonna make her want you even more. That's gonna make them want you even more and want to be with you even more. Because you're in demand. You're fucking a busy guy who does shit. Right? And that's hot. That's hot to women. Women love men with ambition. Women love men who are, you know, conquering the world and doing shit, and if you're not, right? If you're not, well, you should be, bro. You should be doing that. All right. And that's gonna really increase your chances of getting the women that you want in life. All right. Now you can't expect women to just drop everything in their life for you, right? So why would you drop everything in your life for them? Straight like that. So smash the like button because that was fire. And hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you turn on my post notification bell because I drop fire videos like this pretty often. And check out all the links in the description. Follow me on Instagram. Check out the sexy products. Check out the free stock on Robinhood. Check out my shop on Amazon. And until next time, stay happy, healthy, wealthy, blessed, and focus on success. When you see me drop another video, you already know what to do. Tap in.